To believe in one's dreams is to spend all of one's life asleep. He who asks is a fool for 5 minutes, but he who does not ask remains a fool forever. If you are planning for a year, sow rice. If you are planning for a decade, plant trees. If you are planning for a lifetime, educate people. If your strength is small, don't carry heavy burdens. If your words are worthless, don't give advice. If you are patient in one moment of anger, you will escape 100 days of sorrow. Man's schemes are inferior to those made by heaven. A wise man makes his own decisions, an ignorant man follows the public opinion. Parents who are afraid to put their foot down usually have children who step on their toes. A diamond with a flaw is better than a common stone that is perfect. If you must play, decide upon 3 things at the start: the rules of the game, the stakes, and the quitting time. A bird does not sing because it has an answer. It sings because it has a song. A bit of fragrance clings to the hand that gives flowers. A book holds a house of gold. A book is like a garden carried in the pocket. A child's life is like a piece of paper on which every person leaves a mark. A filthy mouth will not utter decent language. A fool judges people by the presents they give him. A gem is not polished without rubbing, nor a man perfected without trials. A nation's treasure is in its scholars. Be not afraid of growing slowly, be afraid only of standing still. A man should choose a friend who is better than himself. There are plenty of acquaintances in the world, but very few real friends. If you want happiness for an hour, take a nap. If you want happiness for a day, go fishing. If you want happiness for a month, get married. If you want happiness for a year, inherit a fortune. If you want happiness for a lifetime, help someone else. Do not confine your children to your own learning, for they were born in another time. Pearls don't lie on the seashore. If you want one, you must dive for it. Teachers open the door, but you must walk through it yourself. The journey of 1,000 miles must begin with a single step. With true friends, even water drunk together is sweet enough. If you stand straight, do not fear a crooked shadow. Learning is a treasure that will follow its owner everywhere. Insanity is doing the same thing in the same way and expecting a different outcome. Love is not about possession, it's all about appreciation. After you is good manners. A friend to everybody is a friend to nobody. Love at first sight. It's generally used for people, but you can also use it for other physical objects. Coming events cast their shadows before them. All things are difficult before they are easy. A straight foot is not afraid of a crooked shoe. A good book is a good friend. Time is money, and it is difficult for one to use money to get time. Opportunity knocks at the door only once. Tell me and I'll forget, show me and I may remember, involve me and I'll understand. To forget one's ancestors is to be a brook without a source, a tree without root. Make happy those who are near, and those who are far will come. Outside noisy, inside empty. To talk much and arrive nowhere is the same as climbing a tree to catch a fish. One generation plants the trees, and another gets the shade. There are many paths to the top of the mountain, but the view is always the same. He who depends on himself will attain the greatest happiness. If you don't want anyone to know it, don't do it. Be not disturbed at being misunderstood, be disturbed rather at not being understanding. A little impatience will spoil great plans.